Now to the race for the White House and the only vice presidential debate tonight on CBS.
We are less than 4 hours away from it all as Senator J.D. Vance and Governor Tim Walz get ready to face off right here at the CBS Broadcast Center. Outside, we have seen supporters on both sides. They are on the street with flags and posters, and they're making their voices heard.
We have team coverage on this as well. Bauman live outside where we've seen some protests. We'll also check in with Jessica Moore later in this hour. She's live in the spin room. Let's start with Dick Brennan. He's live outside the Broadcast Center today. Dick?
Well, Maurice and Christine, indeed the anticipation has been building all day long with groups all around this building. We have the media here. You can hear behind me, you have some protesters on both sides have been here. And indeed, a little later on, the candidates will be arriving for their 90-minute debate. We can tell you, from what we understand, it will be, to put it mildly, a spirited debate. Tim Walz landed at Newark Airport this morning ahead of tonight's debate. J.D. Vance came to town yesterday. Both spent today doing last-minute prep. The strategy for Walz tonight, attack Vance while promoting the Harris record.
Really make sure people are clear that we can't have this guy as the person who gets the call, but also to emphasize that Kamala Harris, is the new way forward, and that she has middle-class capitalism where an opportunity economy can come to all Americans.
And Vance is likely to use a similar tactic against Walz and go after the Harris agenda.
Where he's going to have an issue is how does he defend his record? How does he defend Kamala Harris's record? And to be honest, he has to defend Joe Biden's record as well.
With today's Iranian attack on Israel, it's expected the Mideast will be a major topic for both candidates. Meantime, Donald Trump and Joe Biden showed confidence in each of their respective party VP nominees ahead of the showdown.
Mr. President, any advice for Tim Walz on Tuesday? Did you offer him any personal advice?
No, he doesn't need it. I will. But we've been speaking a little bit back and forth. I think he's in good shape.
CBS Evening News anchor Norah O'Donnell and Face the Nation host Margaret Brennan will moderate, but they won't interrupt the debate to fact check. Instead, viewers can use this QR code that will appear on the screen.
When viewers scan the QR code, it's going to take them to our website, and there's a live blog and also a live fact check being done by our CBS News Confirm team. These are expert journalists who have been fact checking throughout the election cycle. They'll be doing it again tonight.
Now, tomorrow the candidates will hit the swing states after this is all over, but we've got a long way to go in the meantime. They will arrive here in a couple of hours, and then they will have likely the most important 90 minutes of their lives. We're live outside the CBS Broadcast Center. Dick Brennan, CBS News, New York.
All right, Dick, thank you.
And our Bauman covering the protests outside the building. We could hear them through Dick's live shot there. She is live now amidst pretty tight security, to say the least, Allie.
That's right, Maurice. Now, the Secret Service swept the building earlier today, and out here, along with the NYPD, these agencies had this block locked down. They put up these barricades all around yesterday, and right now you have protesters on one side over at 57th Street, the other side over at 56th Street, and both say they're here to cheer on their future vice president. The day began with climate protesters blocking 57th Street in front of the CBS Broadcast Center Tuesday, with NYPD taking multiple people into custody before the backdrop of tonight's debate. Soon after, Trump supporters began gathering outside the entrance, hoping to catch a glimpse of J.D. Vance.
I believe in him. I think he's for the people.
To show support that not all New Yorkers are lacking common sense and not all Democrats are going to vote for the Democratic Party.
Steps away, Harris supporters held signs for the coach, Governor Tim Walz.
I believe that Coach Walz needs all our support for this debate.
Members of the United Federation of Teachers came out to cheer on the former social studies teacher as well.
If the Republicans take power and they are able to go through with their 2025 project, which guts the Board of Education first and foremost, then who knows what can happen to American education.
Meanwhile, across the street, bodega clerk Aaron Nagy has a front row seat to this particularly busy day in Hell's Kitchen.
It's very exciting for us. I love it. I love it.
All right. right now. With the dueling protests, things are going relatively smoothly. They are separated by the building itself. And at this hour, police don't have a final count on how many protesters were arrested here earlier in the day. Live outside the broadcast center, Maurice and Christine, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks so much. Coming up at 5:30, we will take you to the spin room where representatives from both campaigns will be on hand reacting to the debate. Our Jessica Moore, the only local news reporter there tonight, she will have a preview for us. Live coverage of the debate itself starts at 8 right here at the Broadcast Center. You can watch right here on CBS New York. You can also stream it on CBS News New York, CBS News 24/7, and Paramount Plus.